Okay. For anybody who wants an update, my Christmas was very interesting, to say the least. First of all, I got a haircut. Well, not on Christmas, but like a few days before. Second of all, my best friend Brandon's dad sent my mom to jail on burglary, second-degree charges, blah, blah, blah. Alright, here's a story for that. When my best friend Brandon moved to Arizona from Washington, here, down the road actually, Brandon gave me a key to his house without his father knowing. And so he's like, hey, you could have a party at my house if you want. I was like, alright, right on. Cool. And then but before that, Bob told my mom that she could grab like a dresser in the garbage can that's out back and all this good stuff. So she went there one night to get them, and nobody was notified that she was allowed to be in the house. So someone called the cops, actually the neighbor behind them, because they wanted to be inconspicuous and park in the alley, which turned out to be more suspicious than anything. And so the cops were called, and while they were getting the dresser, the cops pulled up and said, "Get out of the fucking house now! Put your hands on it, blah blah blah." You know the drill, Shelton fucking pigs. Hold on a sec.
You can tell by how I said this, that if Grandma has to hire a fucking lawyer, we're suing him.
Hope you heard that. That was about the whole ordeal. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, well, and the cops ended up throwing my mom on the ground when she wasn't resisting, and sticking their knee in her back, and reaching her arms around to where she was hurting, and throwing Perky around. Perky and Barry are her friends that she took along to help get the dresser and stuff, because like, it's a dresser, she can't pick it up by herself, and plus she doesn't have a truck. It was Barry's truck. So blah 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 happened, and blah blah blah, and then they got arrested. And in the meantime, hello?
Do not tell Brandon I said that either.
Okay, I completely forgot what you were talking about.
Well, what I said was, if he doesn't quit fucking around, Grandma's gonna get pissed and fucking take him to court.
Okay.
He's in jail.
Okay.
But you don't need to tell Brandon I said that, because he'll tell his dad.
Yeah, he probably will.
Yeah, he would. Because he would think, oh, he won't, care or whatever, but Bob's a fucking prick, man. And he's playing this off. He's not even fucking putting any effort into it at all. And he's fucking pissing me off, because I'm gonna have a felony on my fucking record because of his dumb ass.
And what will happen if you get that felony again?
I will lose my home and my fucking job, both.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give shit to felons.
Yeah, I know.
I will not be able to have HUD housing, and I will not be able to work at the hospital if I'm a felon.
Yep, I know. Okay, well, go to work. Have a good day.
Alright. Just make sure he understands Bob needs to do something. I don't give a fuck what it is, but he needs to do something. He needs to ask to talk to the right people.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. My mom sounds funny when she cusses. I hope you got all that. Anyway. 2 minutes. Okay. So, anyway, so in the meantime, I had Barry and Perky's kids, plus my little brother, and the ages are 7, my little brother, 5, and 2 years old. And I'm 18 years old, barely, 3 kids, 3 little babies, basically, or not, Ryan's not a baby, but 2 babies and my little brother running around the house, and I'm gonna be here alone, knowing that my mom's gonna, anyway. But before all this happened, Brandon messaged me on MSN, Brandon being the person she was talking about. Bob is the father, Brandon is my best friend, he didn't do anything wrong. He's like, dude, ride your bike over to my house and find out who's breaking into my house. And I was like, dude, Brandon, that's my mom. And she's like, well, you gotta be kidding me. Hello?
You need to write this number down. I totally forgot. Call supposedly my defending attorney.
Why do I need to call it? Oh.
Number 352.
Okay, well, you didn't really whoops. You didn't need the number for the defending an attorney and all that good stuff, so I just kind of cut it off. Well, anyway, so I have little kids, and knowing that my mom's gonna be in jail, and her 2 kids, and then so I started frantically calling my grandma, their parents, or their grandparents, trying to get all these kids out of the house so that I could be alone worrying without having to worry about little kids that I don't really know how to take care of. And then so I went, and then eventually I got my neighbor to come over for a few minutes to watch the kids while I biked over to my best friend's house and saw my mom in a cop car with handcuffs, and this cop being an absolute dickhead to me that I just wanted to punch in the face, telling me I can't see my fucking mom. No, you're not going to tell me that. And I was like, no, you're not going to tell me I'm not going to see my mom. You're going to open the door and I'm going to talk to my mom. And he's like, well, and I'm like, just open the door. And he's like, well, okay, you get a few minutes. And eventually he shut up, and I actually got to talk to her for like 20 minutes. And then I got back home, and eventually my grandma got back, and her grandma got here, and then I was just like, oh, no. And then Perky's step-parents came over and got the kids, and then I was like, oh. So, and then a little bit later, actually like the next day, Christmas Eve, I found out that my grandma has a brain tumor. And during Christmas, I mean, this is the least of all the worries, but still kind of sucky. I got 3 movies and a $25 gift card, and then sat there on the couch and watched my little brother open up umpteen presents, which, oh well. I told him that I really don't care. I honestly don't care what I get for Christmas, but, you know, you kind of expect it even if you say that. But then again, I really honestly come to think about it, I'm just happy because I got whatever. I have my camera coming, so I'm happy about that, and that's really all I care about. And then again, all I cared about was, oh, and the bail was set to $5,000. Thanks, Shelton. So Perky and Barry stayed the night. My mom stayed a couple hours in jail, and Friggin Barry ended up staying Christmas the next day, Christmas and the day after Christmas in jail, and without their kids, of course. By the way, when all this was happening, the arresting and stuff, they were talking on the phone to Bob. And Bob said, take him away. I never gave him permission to be in my house. Even though he did give them permission. But no, just send my mom to jail. Waste $5,000 worth of Christmas money, and, you know, get a felony on her record, make her lose her house and job, just because you're a dickhead. Merry Christmas, Bob. What's more? I'm sure there's more. I mean, geez. There's an endless list of Christmas suckiness going on right now. But then again, you know what? I'm glad, because my mom was here for Christmas. Ryan doesn't understand everything that's going on, which is a good thing. He's 7. My grandma, I don't know. My mom, everything will turn out fine, I'm sure. Me, I don't know. Nothing's wrong with me. I just, whatever. So there you go. That would be my Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.